Hello brothers and sisters, today I will show you another unique piece, a blast from the past I can say. On the picture now you can see a Gerald Genta watch, and if you don't know Gerald Genta, he was a legend. He has already died in 2011, sorry, and yeah, he was really a legend in watchmaking. He was a great designer. He designed the Patek Philippe Nautilus, or the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, or the IWC or EVC as we say it in Hungary, Ingenieur, and Omega Constellation, for example, and much many other beautiful watches of the history. And he has made his own watch brand too, of course. And on the picture we see one of his latest creation. The brand later in maybe in 2000 or 1998 was bought by the Bulgari watch brand, and nowadays they haven't, I mean the Bulgari hasn't used the Gerald Genta name, but for example the famous and the big 2018 novelties presenter Bulgari Octo was designed originally by Gerald Genta too. Okay, we see here a watch from Gerald Genta completely, because this piece was made by his brand. So not just designed, but the complete watch was made by Gerald Genta and the brand, of course. This is the Gerald Genta Arena Chrono Quattro Retro sport watch, and so much thing happening on its dial. As you see, it's got very strong, I can say, steampunk feeling. This is retro, this is funky, but this is modern. This is something crazy cool. The first thing you will realize, this is a jumping hour. I can show you what jumping hour means. Okay, anyway, the watch is water resistant up to 100 meters with the screwing crown. If you screw it out, you can wind the watch, of course. We give it a little power. Then if you pull it out twice, you will be able to move the minute hand. Okay, the minute hand is the big red hand here, and from 0 or 00 to 60 is the minute indexes. And if you move it, you see, you can move with the minute hand like this, and if you move it on the middle window, that is now not the date window, it is the hour indication, the jumping hour indication, and the jumping disc rotates backward. So you see, there is 2, there is 3, there is 1, and you see, it changed to 3. So as time goes by in real life, if the watch is working, the minute hand moves from 00 to 60, then jump it back, and the hour changes. Look at this. So cool. Listen to the sound. Pure art. And it works backward. Very funky. Alright, this is it. The watch has got a very unique chronograph function too. Yeah, there is the disc for the minutes, yeah, the chronograph minutes. The thin hand is the second hand of the chronograph. If we start it, here we can find two buttons: start, stop and reset buttons. The design of the case is, yeah, this is this crazy steampunk feeling, but looks very cool, and the buttons are very integrated in the case. So if we push it, the chronograph second hand will start to move, and in the right disc it will collect the minutes up to 30. Then on the left disc it will count up to 12 hours. So this is the hour second dial, we can say that, for the chronograph, and this is the minutes dial for the chronograph. And we can stop it and reset it, of course. And on the down we can see it is written Gerald Genta, maybe you see it, and this is a retrograde date complication. You see the numbers from 1 to 31, and maybe you won't see it, but from 2 to 30, yes, 2 to 30, there are numbers at the bottom too. So the date indicator works like if it's for example 23 of December, for example, then the date hand we show it up there. If it would be 22, the lower part of the date hand of the lower part of the date disk would point the right date, the correct date. Something cool. Okay, so this is how you can read and work the dial. I screw in the crown and let the chronograph moving a little bit. The case is made of titanium. This is 45mm wide, so big case we can call it. This is a sporty watch. The decoration of the case, especially the case side, is really unique and gives this steampunk feeling. We have here a second-hand and aftermarket alligator leather strap, and we got here the Gerald Genta original clasp made of titanium, nicely lined, and the closing mechanism is something unique too, because there is a little tip there and another ring around it, and that just simply clicks into that hole. You see, easy, and hooks perfect. No need to push buttons or anything. Very clever. If you check the case back of the watch, and if my camera will zoom, you will see a Dubois Depraz, I hope I pronounce it well, automatic chronograph movement, upgraded and set by Gerald Genta Escha, so the brand. This is a nice and cool automatic movement, not too strongly decorated, but I think it matches perfect the characteristic of the timepiece. And the whole case back is keeping the steampunk feeling. I show it on my wrist too, because this is something really unique. You won't see this too often. So this is it. I like it and hope you like it too. See you later.